Ascending the Three Chasms by Li Po. The sorceress mountain presses against green heaven. The serpent river runs terribly fast. The serpent river can be suddenly exhausted. The time may never come when we shall arrive at the green heaven. 3 dawns shine upon the yellow ox. 3 sunsets, and we go so slowly. 3 dawns, again 3 sunsets, and we do not notice that our hair is white as silk.
巫山加青天，八水流若兹。八水忽可尽，青天无道时。三朝上黄牛，三木行太迟。三朝又三木，不觉鬓成丝。
Ascending the Three Gorges is a poem written by the great Tang dynasty poet Li Bai during his later years when he was exiled to Yelang in present-day Tongzi, Guizhou. The poem is short, with only 8 lines and 40 characters, but it vividly describes the poet's difficult journey through the Three Gorges of the Yangtze River and his inner suffering. The poem uses a variety of techniques and has a natural, straightforward style. Although it conveys feelings of sadness and melancholy, it also has a grand, expansive atmosphere, showing the poet's bold and heroic spirit. This poem reflects the poet's difficulty in enduring his hardships and his gloomy mood at the time. In the first 4 lines, Li Bai uses bold and exaggerated descriptions to depict the towering peaks of the Wu Mountains and the rapid, rolling currents of the Ba River. The word xia, meaning sandwiched or squeezed, is particularly well chosen to convey the steep, sky-blocking peaks of the mountains, as well as the poet's sense of awe. The phrases, "The serpent river runs terribly fast," and "the serpent river can be suddenly exhausted," hints at a feeling of helplessness. The 3rd and 4th lines do not suggest that the river can be traversed to its end, but rather they depict the slow progress of the boat along the winding river. The use of "suddenly" implies that as the river twists and turns, the end seems to come into view, yet the green heaven remains out of reach. This gradual shift from describing the scenery to expressing the poet's emotions perfectly merges feelings with the landscape. The second half of the poem further expands on the meaning in lines 3 and 4. 3 dawns shine upon the yellow ox, and 3 sunsets, and we go so slowly, describes the difficulties and sluggish pace of sailing upstream, reflecting the poet's feelings and state of mind. These lines use a literary technique known as mutual wording, combining morning and evening journeys to imply the passing of time. The phrase, "and we do not notice that our hair is white as silk," shows how the slow pace and difficult journey have caused the poet to age, conveying a sense of time's relentless passage and the struggle of his situation. The last 2 lines blend scenery with emotion, describing the landscape while also expressing the poet's feelings. The repetition of 3 dawns, again 3 sunsets, gives the poem a rhythmic quality similar to boatmen's work songs. This part is adapted from an ancient folk song that spoke of the slow pace of boat travel. However, while the folk song simply highlighted the slow journey, Li Bai's poem adds the idea of "and we do not notice that our hair is white as silk," emphasizing how the hardships and sorrow have aged him. This combination of storytelling and personal sentiment subtly reveals the poet's sorrowful state of mind.